Hello, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel. Hope that everyone is having a good week. Happy Wednesday. Not really, well, I was getting ready to say there's not really a whole lot to talk about, and there's not really a whole lot to talk about, but there are a couple of things I wanted to bring up. Number one, there was a state of play yesterday from Sony. It was primarily focused on games that are being developed in Asia for the most part. I think the majority of them were developed in Japan, but there were also some that were developed in China as well. China and Korea, now that I say that. And it was interesting. Most of it was stuff that I already knew about or knew was coming. There wasn't a lot in there that was a big surprise. But it was cool. It was really interesting. It was because it was games that were being developed in Asia. The presenters this time, or the presenter, now that I say it, spoke purely in Japanese, which of course is where Sony is based, Japan. But it was really, really interesting. There was a lot of really cool things. Again, not anything that I was super excited for, or I was kind of hoping to see like the next big thing from Software. I say that knowing that they announced a new DLC that'll be dropping on December the 4th for Night Rain, but I've not been a Night Rain player, so unfortunately that really didn't mean a whole lot to me, or didn't, excite me all that much. But it was pretty cool. I definitely recommend you go check out the full list of all of the games that were in there. There were a number of JRPGs. They did show some more gameplay from Octopath Traveler 0, which is coming out in December, I think, if I remember correctly. Or the end of November, one of the two. But they had a number of JRPGs in there. It was a very, very interesting state of play, very different from what the standard ones have been in the past. Then today, there was a leak, and then very soon thereafter, an announcement of new hardware coming from Valve. There is a new Steam VR headset. Don't care. There is a new Steam Station with a new Steam controller. I haven't seen the specs yet on the Steam Station. But one thing I will say to you is I tried out the Steam Station, the original from 10 years ago, and was very underwhelmed. Did not like... There were two major problems that I had with it. Number one, I didn't like the controller. The controller replaced your main left stick with what was really at the end of the day a mouse pad, like mouse pad like you get on laptops. So you're using your thumb around that to get, to do whatever it is that you need to do. I did not feel like it was precise enough for the types of gameplay, certainly in the third-person action RPG arena, that I would really want. I didn't feel like I was getting enough out of it. So I probably still have the controller somewhere in one of my boxes, but I don't think I've used it more than a couple of hours. The station itself wasn't bad, but back then... the only UI was available was what they called the big UI, which is designed specifically for TVs. And you can do that today. Like if you hook up your main PC to a TV, you can switch over to the big UI version, which supposedly is supposed to be easier for controllers to navigate around between games and things like that. I didn't find it intuitive. I definitely didn't find it easier to use with a controller. So unfortunately for me, back then, 10 years ago, I never got any use out of it. I think I ended up, I think I sold it on eBay at the end of the day. But they've got a new one coming. Now, I don't know when. I actually haven't even read the article yet, the announcement yet, or seen the video yet. But I did see that there was a video on YouTube about it. So I'm going to be interested to see if it's just new hardware, or are they actually trying to make improvements to the overall experience of it? Because for those who can't afford two massive PCs, gaming PCs like I have, Actually, I have 3 if you include the one that's a streaming PC. I could see where a Steam machine might have value depending upon what its cost point is. It is supposedly a major partnership between Valve and AMD. So it's a full AMD setup rather than Intel. I find that interesting in and of itself, considering I'm starting to lose a lot of both interest and confidence in Intel, and have been over the last year for a number of different reasons, some of them business, some of them technical. So I don't know. I just thought I'd talk about it really quickly. The other thing to talk about is I posted a new video today on the Professor Builds channel, youtube.com/@ProfessorBuilds, where I put all of my city builder content. And I've been putting up content for Jurassic World Evolution 3 since it came out a few weeks ago. Really enjoying that game, enjoying all of the quality of life improvements, and enjoy the fact that they've taken the best of both 1 and 2 and brought them together into 3 to make it really the best of the series. But today's the 12th. Friday is NO117 Pax Romana's release. So this weekend you can expect 2 videos for NO117. I'm really looking forward to the release of that. I loved playing the 1-hour demo that I got to play a couple of months ago. That's up on the channel as well. So if you are a big fan of city builders, make sure to keep an eye on the Professor Builds channel for that. The last thing to talk about is, with all of the big discussion around, is New World dead? Is it not dead? What is your definition of dead? The merging of bosses, the fact that I'm still continuing to play it, and so on. And I'm putting together a video. Hopefully I'll get it done this weekend before I go out of town, on why I am continuing to play New World. There is a new MMO coming out tomorrow. No, it's today. One of the two. I can't remember. It might be Friday also. I can't remember. Called Where Winds Meet. Now, if you've been around the channel, you know I'm a big fan of Souls-likes. Always have been. Love creating Souls-like content if I can find something that you all are interested in. I did 6 streams or 5 streams of Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. Really enjoyed myself. Was having a great time with the game, but unfortunately the community wasn't all that into it. Where Winds Meet is basically, from what I can tell, the MMO version of Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. Now, obviously, you're not stuck as one character. There are many different weapons, much like Wu Chang did. A much deeper skill system, crafting, all of the things that you would normally think of from an MMO, but it does take place in China. The bosses are very Souls-like in nature. So that is a game that we are going to be checking out. I'm going to be downloading it, preloading it tonight. I'll probably give it a try sometime next week. We'll see. I wanted to wait until the English version was available, because it has been available for more than a year in China, but I don't know Mandarin, so unfortunately it wouldn't be a lot of value to me, other than I could learn some of the mechanics, but I wouldn't be able to read any of them. And that would suck for all of us. So I just wanted to mention that really quickly. I am going to give that a try sometime next week. Or not next week, I'm sorry, not next week, the following week, because next week I am going to be out of town at a conference. So I won't be able to stream until the next weekend after I come back. In any case, and then, of course, don't forget, this weekend we'll jump back into Outer Worlds and try and wrap up some storyline in Outer Worlds so that we can move on to another game. And I'm going to post a poll up for what I think that's going for the options of what that could be. In any case, let's go ahead and jump back into New World. We're going to kick off the Soulwarden main story quest line tonight. Before we do that, though, we are going to go do the faction quest to go ahead and solidify ourselves into the Covenant, and then we'll jump into the main storyline. So, with that, let's go ahead and roll into New World. Okay, level 21. Oh yeah, for those of you who are Destiny fans, Destiny's new event did kick off yesterday. The Call to Arms event. I don't know. I think it's available for 2 weeks. Basically, giving us an opportunity to pursue each of the. That's the housing, right? Yeah, that's the housing. Of the new, of the Call to Arms weapons that have been made available over the last few months, and it's also a little bit of a leaderboard. Devram K at least is the one who is doing it, and I was pretty pleased with it. It's not something that's gonna make me want to stream it at the moment. There's just not enough new stuff. It's all just reskinned ways of getting stuff that we've seen over the last few months. So I did play a little bit of it last night. Played a couple of rounds. Got some new gear. I've now got 2 characters that are both over 300 in power level. All right, let me. Okay, so there's the main story quest. Okay, here we go. All right, let's go do the faction quest real quick. But it is pretty good at the moment, I would say, especially if you're missing any of the weapons or you'd like to get better rolls for any of those weapons. I actually have one of each of them, and I have gotten new rolls for a couple of them, which I'm happy with. But, yeah, just thought I'd mention that real quick.
Please, good visitor, tell me, have you come from Oxborough? My dear sister Florina embarked on a quest there some time ago, and I am anxious to hear word of her welfare.
She's still helping people.
But when it's one's younger sister, it is impossible not to feel some apprehension.
Oh, okay.
If you have come with hopeful dreams of enlisting with the Covenant yourself, it's only fair you know what you're getting into. A wraith stalks the lands, and some initiates gave in to fear and are now in even greater peril.
What happened to the initiates?
It appears that in their mad flight, they sought refuge in Clearview Crypt, which has now become disturbingly quiet.
I could go check it out.
Templar Damiano went after them, but he has not returned. So go then, newcomer. I have a good feeling about you.
Okay. Excuse me. All right. Oh, okay. All right, well, let me go get this POI, and then I'll get on the horse. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. There's no quick and easy way, unfortunately, to get to a road. That's why I kind of took this route. And then there's still no quick and easy way to get to. I think I should have stayed up top. Lodestone. Which I can't do anything about at the moment. Really? Alright, I think we're at the crypt. Purge corrupted presence, free Templar Damiano, and then search for evidence. Okay? Okay, that didn't go quite the way that I would have liked. I don't know how to get away from them. I don't know how to get away from those corruption blasts. Alright, so there's part of it. Damiano's in there. Okay. There's another lore item nearby. Nope, doesn't look like it. There doesn't seem to be any way to get away from that. I mean, other than a roll. And it just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Okay, there's another one. Really? Oh, that sucked. I am not doing well getting the right combination of attacks going. Alright, so we'll have to make sure to read that. There we go. Talk to Lethold. I guess that means we've got to go all the way back. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let me do a recall to inn. And then fast travel that way. It's a little bit easier. I don't want to... It'll be faster if I do it this way. Okay.
The fortitude of Templar Damiano is proven by his safe return, though it is your courage that saved him. I will gather any of the Initiate's belongings remaining in the Enclave and see them purged by fire. Lumen Morales would speak with you. She can seem strange, but she is one of the most respected members of the Order. She was my mentor, and I suggest you give great consideration to her words, for she is inspired.
I will listen carefully. Oh, up front. Like, where am I supposed to go? Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button.
Thank you for giving me this chance to express my gratitude for the rescue of Templar Damiano. Be assured, you are under no pressure to join the Covenant. But you have provided us with a strong case concerning your worthiness. I must ask, however, if you can help me with another matter. One requiring some discretion.
I can be trusted in such things.
I'm afraid this has driven Titus quite mad, and he too is now corrupted, but through no fault of his own.
It's spreading?
The fallen initiates apparently corrupted the relic Titus wore as a necklace, and we must recover it and destroy it, quickly and quietly.
How do we do that?
Defeat Invictus, bring back the corrupted relic, and then we can destroy it. Lethal is wrathful enough already.
Okay.
Their belief in justice is not misplaced, but we must forge our own justice. Lead, shepherd, step into my embrace. Let us protect Aeternum together.
Alright, first things first. Oh, honing stone, okay. Alright. It actually is a better spear, but has no... The problem is the base damage might be higher by 5 points, but with the acutely empowered, there's really no good reason for me to keep it. Wellness, health, and invigorated. Reduce the base duration of weakened disease. I'd lose the strike conditioning though. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, let's go to... I know what the final fight of this is, but I think that there are things that we have to do first. Light the first candle. Okay, no, it is here. Alright, then, before we do anything... increases weapon damage by 5% for 30 minutes. Yep, let's use that. Increases absorption of elemental damages. Oh, for 20 seconds? That's squat. Increases absorption of physical damage. I need something that's going to increase the absorption of elemental damage. Because I remember this fight and it sucks. And I don't really have anything, unfortunately. Well, what I could do is put that there. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, what foods do I have? Strength, Constitution. All right, let's go ahead and use you. Oh, that's just wrong. There does not seem to be a way to avoid that. Fantastic. I hate this fight. This fight is way too hard for this early in the game. Talk to Morellis. I thought being in light equip load that I would be able to do enough, but there doesn't seem to be a way to avoid his... Like, he was sliding around non-stop until he could finally hit me.
You have recovered the relic from Invictus? Go. Now. Don't say a word. Simply cast it into the pyre.
Okay. Thank God people came by.
There.
At least I don't have to worry about it now.
Now we can safely say this whole sordid affair is concluded. With some measure of redemption, Lethold is a champion of righteousness and justice. And a strong leader.
Are you sure he shouldn't know?
It is better for all of us that Lethold stays focused on the future. No need to dwell on these dark events.
Alright. So we have...
The whole Enclave is talking about what you've been doing around here. I can't believe we met on the side of a road. I believe it's time you officially became one of us. What do you say?
Alright, where do I sign up?
Go and speak to Lumen Baser. I have already vouched for your worthiness, and hope be with you, always.
Based on what I've heard from Adjudicator Lethold and Lumen Morellis, your courage is incontestable. If you are ready to swear your allegiance to the Covenant, we would welcome you into the Order.
Okay. Yeah, you will only be able to join a company with players of the same faction if flagged for PvP. You will only be able to group up with players from the same faction before joining. You might want to double check the faction choices of your friends in New World. You can change your faction from the bio screen once. After that, you can change it again every 30 days.
Now that you have joined our righteous ranks, you'll find we have ample opportunity for spreading the light. Missions are always available here, and anywhere on Eternum where our banner flies. I have Covenant gear as well.
Alright, I have no tokens, so I cannot do anything, but I could do faction quests. I will not, but I could. I'll do those. So I should be a part of a Covenant-based company already. The one that I created. Yeah. So we're good. There's money to deposit. Don't we have... Huh. I thought we had a way to send each other stuff. Maybe I'll have to look into that. Anyway, now that we've gotten that done... I hate that so badly. Let's fast travel to here so that we can get the main story quest started. Alright, before we do that, let's see. Okay. Oh, they gave us some attribute food. Alright, cool. Very good. Okay. No idea what that was about, why he chased me and then kept going.
On the surface, we are still and quiet. But there is a struggle in the darkness below. The outcome? Unpredictable.
Alright, I'm going to do something real quickly because playing bow, I'm not feeling really good about my ability to hit headshots, for example, or hit shots quickly. And part of that is because the... where is it? Where's the dodge? Aim. There it is. The dodge is on left shift. So this is the one that I want to change. To unbind it. There we go. Mouse 4. I think that'll be better. I'm not sure why they've got that listed under melee combat, because it's range combat too, but okay. Alright, I think I'll feel better about playing with keyboard and mouse now.
Away with you, ghost. You'll scare away the fish. I remember you not, and care not to. I offer you nothing, but you remain. I can give you a name, if that would help. Some have called me Jonas. There are other names, but they will not speak themselves. One is enough, I think.
What do you know of corruption?
Only those who seek misery would ask such a thing. You should banish your misery, like I have banished mine. If you do not, only terrible things can come of it.
I keep hearing a voice.
I do not see a hole in your head. Perhaps a hole in your mind. The stones to the north are useful to fill such holes. You can read them if you can find them. Replace your ghost with others.
Okay. Alright, let's unpin you. Oh, we hit. Okay, let's see. Let's put 5 points into you. One there. Right, and then we gain standing in Windsward. Okay. How do I bring up the horse again? That's not what I wanted. Can't believe I don't remember this. Fishing, using mounts. There it is. X. That's right. Because it's the same thing as Borderlands. I should have remembered that. Should have absolutely remembered that.
Old stones have nothing but irrelevant answers to forgotten questions. You will not find truth here.
Oh, missed one.
In memory of Soulwarden Tramanos Avila, bearer of the eternal torch, whose service straddled centuries. All souls fade in time, but he held steadfast against the darkness until the last. May his sacrifice be a lesson to all who come after.
It's right here. Again, it's not something I need to do, but it's right here in front of my face, so. Hemp can now be tracked. Yay! Yeah, with all this hemp here, I might as well. Okay, that's 30. When did that open? Oh, I can finally do those now. Well, that's good. The life blooms in particular. But all of them, being able to do them is a must. Okay. Okay, spear's upgraded.
In memory of Soulwarden Christina Krenkel, whose gaze never wavered. Her pursuit of humanity's best nature,
Oh.
her defiance of darkness, and her calm wisdom kept the flame of our hopes burning until the last. May her sacrifice be a lesson to all who come after.
I didn't realize there was Whisperwood here.
This place is familiar. My feet remember what my mind does not. Have you found any new voices, Hunted One?
What is a Soulwarden?
What were they? My mind itches. Yes, at that word. Perhaps this is where my ghost lives. That cave. Yes, inside it. Something that needs retrieving.
Okay. Oh, this isn't the cave entrance. Oh, there's the cave entrance. Cool. The Lodestone Grizzly. Halakazam is this gentleman's name. Yeah, didn't think so. Didn't think my mining skill was strong enough. Oh, there's some iron over there.
The ghosts are loud here. This place remembers sorrow. My bones rattled with it. You went into the cave. What did you find?
Why was armor in a bear cave?
What does anything do in a bear cave? Perhaps it was napping. Yet there is pain in the rent cloth. Shame, too. How odd. The voice of that ghost has faded. But there are yet others in the stones to the north. Go. I won't be long behind.
Okay, real quickly before we do anything. Okay, another honing stone. Cloth hat. Nope. Wellness. Health. and empowered. I'm not really implying or applying empowered at the moment. But because of the extra perk, it's a better amulet, so the bow is identical. So we... Okay, moving on. I do have to add skill points to the... each of the weapon trees.
In memory of Soulwarden Ray's Vita, devoted servant of the Order, he took no pride, no ambition in our sacred duty. All that was asked, and much that was not, he did willingly. By his example, did others embrace our greater purpose. May his sacrifice be a lesson to all who come after.
Still kind of getting used to swapping between weapons and things like that using keyboard and mouse. After spending so much time using controller over the last couple of weeks that you lose a little bit of it. I don't know that I can do this. Yeah. Oh, the last one is a cross. Okay. Alright, this is watercress. This is not mining. I don't know that I can do this. No, it does work. Okay. I didn't think for some reason that the bow would actually work on those vines. It didn't earlier when I was up close.
In memory of Soulwarden Constanza Soberia, who gave all that was to be given. May her sacrifice be a lesson for those who come after.
Okay, now, where is dipshit?
I hear my own voice, faint, but in chorus with the ghosts here. My hands on the stone, my memories, given to the land and taken from my soul. A mercy, perhaps.
What became of the Soulwardens?
It was corruption. It took their souls, those voices lost to time.
Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me with this shit.
I hear my own voice, my hands on the stone. It will take all of us before the sun sets on the world. You, sooner. If your voice cannot be silent. But there are answers here. A path that leads where many have sought to go. Those who would stand against the corruption. You speak of that voice that assaults your mind. This path may be the only way to see it silenced.
A defense against corruption?
A valiant effort to stem the tide, perhaps. Or, more likely, to simply take a stand against the inevitable. There are no final answers here, nor anywhere. But it may yet be a reprieve for one who has been marked, such as you.
Wait, I've been marked?
The voice you hear is not heard by all, and the power it pursues has become your burden to bear. Go on then. Seek the strength of the Soulwardens. Face the trial in the tomb of old warriors. It may be your only hope.
Alright. Take a look at what we've got in here. Cloth leggings. Alright, so that's a little bit better than what I'm running. Acutely empowered and flame attunement. Attacks deal 10% weapon damage as fire. Okay, yeah, we can go with that. Alright, light leg wear. 2 of 6. Yeah, that's definitely better. No question there. Okay. And then this we need to have this and apply the set. Okay. Very good. Alright, now where are we going? Well, we're going to go here and pick up side quest. And then we'll go over here. Oh, yeah, I know where we're going. I know where we're going. Okay. Let's go ahead and do our weapon upgrades. Okay, I decided I was going to go with perforate. Alright, and then for the bow, I want to go evade shot. Yeah. Okay, and then I do want evasive tactics instead of concussion, so yeah, let's go ahead and just go ahead and do that. Alright. Very good. There's some iron here. Let me grab this real quick. Again, it's right in front of my face, so... Even though I'm going to do the majority of my crafting with my other character, I mean, I might as well go ahead and do it if it's right in front of my face. Apparently there's a piece up there. There's also one right here. I need to change my in attunement with Windsward, or with Oxborough. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Alright, we got ourselves a side quest here. Let's grab this. Hey Riker, take the cart to Fallow Hill Farm and load up on whatever food and supplies you can find. The commoners of Oxborough deserve a break. Oh, and watch out for the wolves out that way. They're vicious and just ravenous enough that you'll look like a tasty morsel. Good luck, Survivalist Lee. Upon closer inspection, there's a bloodstain on the letter. You hear the sound of a wolf howling not so far away. It seems someone else will need to collect supplies. Cover corn. Okay, so that's actually in here. That didn't quite go the way that I wanted it to. And those don't count. Okay. And there's one more. Follow the wolf tracks to find Riker. Okay. Nice. All right, so now we need to talk to Odnell Lee. Which is somebody that's in Oxborough. So we're going to turn this in, get rid of some of the stuff that's in our inventory. Maybe do another horse race, because there is one right here outside the town. And then we'll get back to defeating the Temple Guardians.
Oi, you're not Riker. Better looking than that old horse-faced lout you are. But look at what you bring. The people of this settlement need this food more than ever. You've done us a great turn, getting more sustenance into the settlement. The gap between the rich and the poor grows steady here in Everfall. As for the rich, though, the noble families.
Who are the noble families?
There's old money, the Publius, Sharma, and Ayad families. And then there's new money with the Sacco and O families. They run this town with their coin and have plenty to spare.
How do we get them to spare it?
Well, the rich fancy their fashions. The finer the better. The hides of midnight wolves are highly prized. If you could acquire some from their den, I could turn them into fine coats. We'd share the profits, of course.
Okay. Alright, well, I've got stuff to get rid of out of my inventory, and let's do that here. Okay. We got a whole bunch of wire fiber. Okay. That's that. And then we've got some iron, but I also have a bunch of stuff. Weak alkahest. Let's do all of that. Alright, let me do one of each of these. Salvage. An ice gauntlet. Salvage. Iron void gauntlet. You do the one each because the first one is always the highest amount of what you'll learn. So like we went from 0 to 22 just that fast. Oh, I can't do the wisps yet. Not until I hit 25. Alright, well, then let's do 2 more of those. Salvage all. Alright, there we go. That got me to 26. And then let's go here. I hate this. They made global storage available in one of the most recent updates, and in so doing, they actually broke the UI when you're doing crafting at any crafting stand, because it now it will not hold where you last were if you hit continue to craft. It's very annoying. Okay. I think that's all that I'm able to do until I hit level 50. Okay. So there's that. Let's see if I have the ability to do anything with kitchen. Some more of those. Hold on a minute. 8, so I can get 2. There we go. Okay. Let's go. Oh. Oh no, that's the faction ones. That first. Increase our engineering without doing much. Oh wow, we're already at 53. One of these. Okay, now I need some steel in order to get better equipment, which means I need wood. Alright, let's go. Oh, we leveled up. Let's see, let's do that. Yeah. Oh. Okay, not going to be able to do much in the way of trees. Everything's been cut down. That being said, outside of this entrance is mostly mature trees, which I don't even think I'm able to chop down yet. Oh no, I am. Never mind. Yeah, I'm only doing this to get some charcoal and craft some timber. There's some wire over here. I can also get some wood from just plain old bushes too. Yeah, there's a lot of wire fiber out here. I can see hemp for miles. This is actually just running around Oxborough to get basic materials is one of my favorite places to do it, because there's just so many things in so many places. Harvesting a 45. Magical plants can now be tracked. Yeah, the only problem with doing this is you're not getting much out of these bushes. All right, let me run around the back side and see what's been chopped down. Here's something else that will point out that this game is not dead yet. When this game was at its height, you could not run around outside of Oxborough and find things to scavenge for those of us who were low level. Everything would be, you know, as soon as it would respawn, it would be gone again. And it didn't matter what it was. The hemp, young trees, everything. The fact that we are back to that point where I'm getting the same feeling right now, where there's just so little for me to do. That is a clear indication of a not dead game. Just saying. That's over a little. That's a little over 100. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this mature wood. Use that for the charcoal. Use the regular for the timber. I need the charcoal to craft steel ingots. Okay, that's good enough. We can go ahead back in. So let's craft all of this. Let's craft some charcoal. Let's use the mature wood for, or the aged wood, sorry. which will then... Oh, I haven't unlocked steel. Son of a bitch. I need level 50 and I'm at level 35. Well, crap. Alright. I guess I'm not going to be crafting any iron or any steel-based items. So there's regular timber. Alright, let me go down and do these first. Oh, well, let me see what I have. I don't even know what I'm running right now. Alright, I got flint logging axe. Pickaxe and skinning knife are both fine. Okay, so I need logging axe and sickle, if I can craft both of those. Okay, so there's that one. I don't think you can do... Okay, equip. Yes. Alright, and then... sickle. Nope. Okay. Flip. Alright, and then... let's go ahead and do... one of these. Ooh. 260 a gear. 260 gear score with mortal power? Guess I'm gonna salvage. Alright, oh, we got iron blunderbuss. Let's make sure to do that. Salvage. I mean, I suppose we could do the iron mining pick and skinning knife, even though we're going to scrap them just to get the engineering score. Which, okay. Alright, we hit level 60 of engineering just that fast. I really wish all of them were that fast, but, you know... Let's go ahead and do these. So we can do furniture later. Wonder why they still make gunpowder available. Because you have no need to craft bullets anymore. Round sunny rug. Okay. All right. Acutely empowered and mortal power gain 12% in power for 20 seconds on kill. Heavy footwear, no thank you. Alright, so I'm going to move these over. I'm going to put these here. Weak oak balm, common oak flesh, so we'll move that in there. Alright, Monarch Bluffs, let me go ahead and just grab the rest of you. There's no point in keeping it here. There's really no good point in keeping those either if I've got the strong versions. cooking will move in here. These need to get scrapped. Okay. There we go. All right. Now then, let's take a look at what we got here. So we've got a couple of races. We've got part... Okay, so that's back on this side. All right, let's go do the King's Road tour. Clear that one. Then we'll come back. Let me go set Oxborough in as my fast travel, as my call to in.
Welcome to the Autumn Rest. Always a colorful place to be. You're here to...
Okay. All right. Let's go do the race. And then we'll do the next main story quest and the side quests that I've got labeled, or I've got set up. So we're going to Pridewind. I can just stay right on this road. Yeah, this is one of those longer... There's basically 4 types of quote-unquote races. There's the races where they just kind of feed you along. They give you markings every 200-300 meters. And as long as you hit each one within their specific time limit, they give you a time limit for each marking. And then, of course, you get to the finish line, then you'll have completed that particular race. Then there's this, which is what's called a World Tour, where they give you 2 points, a starting point and a finishing point, and you have to figure out how to get there yourself. Then there's an actual race, where you're pitted up against, it's either 3 or 5 AI. I think I stay here. Yeah. And as long as you get to the finish line before they do, no matter how you do it, then you're good. And then I forget what the 4th one is, to be 100% honest. Great thing is, as soon as we're done with this, I can immediately do a recall to in. And we'll be right back where we started. Another new character, love it. Love to see it. There we go. And actually, now that I think about it, I have Don't I? Or did I? Oh, crap. I just put it in the inventory. Forgot about it. I don't know why I still have that. Small boost to mount landing durability. Gives a small boost to mount dash capacity. Alright, we've got mount dash recharge. This is mount capacity to mount dash when on road. Oh. Oh. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oops. Alright, back out the front. By the way, this is my other character's house. I would venture to say my main character's house at this point. Another race right there. Know how it is that they're able to stagger me, but I'm not able to stagger them. I have never understood that. Alright, what am I doing? Defeat Temple Guardians, enter the Tomb of the Old Warrior. Alright, let me go ahead and go inside, and I'll worry about the number of things that I've killed after we're done.
I, Gilgamesh, do solemnly bow under the radiance of the sun and the luminescence of the stars, in the presence of the gods, to serve as an Amara, the blessed inheritor of the eternal fire.
I don't remember. Here? Yeah, there it is. Alright, I'm not gonna have to worry about the number.
I vow
to be both noble and true, to heed the divine voice, and to aid my people against all hardships and foes. I also swear on my bonded soul to ease the world's pain and to fulfill my sworn obligations regardless of the price.
Damn it. I hate that they can stagger me out of my abilities. So annoying. But I can't do the same to them. Defeat the old warrior's remnant. Nope. Oh, well, that was a waste. Oh, that's what I was supposed... Okay. Let me wait for this cooldown. I can't tell if he's in. He is. Oh, really? Yeah, I was afraid of that. How?
Your strength time and again, and I am impressed. We will make history together.
I give my breath to the winds, my strength to the lands, and my spirit to the firmament, that it rain down into the blessed earth and the depths of the waters to seal my oath for all time and for all those who would follow in my path.
Look for Jonas back on the road. That's not Jonas.
Well, imagine the kinds of people you run into on the roads around here. But you're looking a little haggard, if you don't mind me saying so. Had an eventful journey, have you? Thought I heard scuffling in those ruins. I was thinking there might be some treasure in there. But you don't look like you found something. You look like you're still searching.
Yes, Did you see an old man?
Now that you mention it, there was an old codger a few paces back. They've got a proper city that direction. I'll be going back soon enough. But if you want to go after this geezer, go that way and just ask around town.
Ask about Jonas in the town of Oxborough. Alright, there's another side quest back here. There's another race here. Not really sure why that one is glowing when some of the others aren't. This one's not. Alright, let's go ahead back into town. Oh yeah, we've got standing with Everfall. Let's go ahead and increase the storage. This is absolutely my favorite city in all of Eternum.
Welcome to Oxborough, traveler. I hope you've brought coin to spend and goods to trade. We're always open for business.
I'm looking for someone.
Whatever services you seek, you will find in Oxborough. I guarantee you that. All types for hire. What manner of person do you seek?
An old fisherman named Jonas.
I have to say, it is a very specific person, and frankly, one that no one has ever asked for. You're the first. But I did see him not long ago. He's quite, balmy, you know? And I'm not sure if he's for hire. Constable Messiah often humors him with conversation. Ask her about him.
Alright. Off to see the constable. Notes. There should be another one upstairs, I think. Or not. Okay.
Ah, always good to welcome a guest to Oxborough, and one who appears to have means. The signs are auspicious today, you know. Whatever you came to our fair city looking for, I'm happy to help. You've only to ask.
The fisherman, Jonas.
You're looking for Jonas, really? That is a rather outlandish notion. Are you a long-lost relative? Caretaker? He's quite far gone, I'm sorry to say. Comes through town now and then, often raving about corrupted. I've asked him to bring his concerns to me to avoid worrying anyone, of course.
The corrupted don't concern you?
In Oxborough? Don't be absurd. This city was founded by the Roman legions centuries ago, including yours truly and my valiant husband, Centurion Mesha. In all this time, the city has never fallen. Jonas means well, but his fears are unfounded. That said, I don't know where he is. Ask Atticus at the inn. He'll know.
Okay. Oh. here's the other one. Nope. Completely different one altogether.
Hey, keep your...
That's not what I wanted. I don't know if I have any mana potions or not. Well, I mean, I know I have some, but I don't know if I have 10. Nope, 5. Alright, medium gloves. Cloth Gothic dress, medium gloves, magnificent gloves. No, that's not what I was looking for. Where is... Could have sworn I had... Oh, it's under a different category, I think. Huh. No. I thought I had gotten some food for the horse, but I can't seem to find it. Well, it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Alright, let's go talk to Atticus.
If you're here to request a ballad dedicated to your family's glory, you'll have to get in line. Half of Oxborough was acting on that craze just now. Or perhaps you're looking for something a little more nuanced. Do tell.
An old man named Jonas.
Oh, you're a friend of Jonas. How marvelously charming. I always worry after him. Quite lonely, the old man, but he likes it that way.
Do you know where he is?
Oh, I've offered to let him stay in my proprietor's guest suite, but he prefers his little hut on the pond north of the city. You'll find him there. Good luck.
Okay. At least now we know where to go. Alright. Pull up the map. Alright, so what we will do then is we will go do the side quest for the fine furs for fine folk. And then we will go ahead and head over to the Hermit Shrine, which we already have the fast travel point for because of the very first horse race that we did. And actually what I'm going to do is do this side quest and then take a break so I can feed the dog and stuff. Get myself another drink. Maybe we need 3. Got it. A little bit of iron here too while we're at it. two young trees here. I figure this would be a good place for me to grab them. And then I'll get this last wolf. Except for I didn't get the fur. Damn it. There we go. Okay. Do this the quick way. And he should actually be right outside here. I thought. Oh, I made the wrong turn.
Just feel how plush these pelts are. They're bloody perfect. The noble families will be happy as a rabbit in a carrot field. Nice doing business with you, friend.
Okay. All right. Let's do that. Okay. And then I think I have some of this to do. I do. Alright. And then... Oops, I didn't mean to. Magnificent gloves. I have this pattern that I want to use. I don't have a mod. Alright, let's just go ahead and craft it. And then we've got 6 of these. Somehow. And I could do each one of each of the... Oh, yes. I need to get a minor rune of holding so I can get a bag. Which would require me to do probably 3 or so faction quests. Actually, let me... How many do I... Hold on a minute. Let me do this. Oh, I already have one. And I don't unlock the next one until level 30. Okay. Oh, I wanted to look and see if this was a better set of gloves. It is. Just I lose freedom. It's okay. The 4 points of armor on each one. Yes, and then you are not better. Although I do get better damage aversion from ranged and physical attacks. Or ranged physical attacks. Okay. Let me keep a hold of those. Oh, I've got... Let me go over to the smelter real quick. Okay. I still need to get a bunch more iron before I can, or silver, either one, before I can start doing steel. Unfortunately. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there too. And that. Okay. Alright, we have a map upgrade for Everfall. And we will do gathering. Alright. I'm going to take a quick break before we go meet up with Jonas and go feed the dog and grab myself another drink. So give me a few minutes and I'll be right back and we will continue on. I would like to really bust my ass to get to level 25 tonight because that opens up something. I don't remember what, but I know it opens up something. I don't think we're going to get to level 30 tonight, but we definitely should be able to get to level 25. So give me a few minutes and I'll be right back. All right. Oh, guys, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. All right. Let's fast travel there. There he is.
I would ask you to walk softly, but the fish are already wise to me. Travel on, stranger. Ah, but you are familiar. Two voices, one mind. Yes, we've spoken before. What brings you to my hover?
You abandoned me.
Oh? Did I abandon you, or did I just walk ahead? I walk a great deal, you know, and sometimes my memories stay behind. I recall a path you started to follow, but it was one I've already trodden.
So you were a Soulwarden.
Me? A Soulwarden? No, that could not be. It is such a pretentious-sounding name. And the Soulwardens are all gone, lost, corrupted, who knows? There is a tower not far. Go get your answers there, for I have none left.
Alright, yeah, we should absolutely be able to get level 25 this evening. Alright, so this I don't care about. Is that it? Yeah, that's all. Okay. And then there's a side quest. Hold on, why is... There we go. Sometimes I find it strange how close you have to get to the POIs before they will actually unlock for you. Some of them you can be 10, 15 meters away in-game. Others, you gotta be right up on them. It's almost like they have their own borderline.
I've gone and spoiled everything. Absolutely everything with my clumsiness. Have you also come to laugh at me?
No. Who's laughing at you?
Everyone. After what I've done? In my clumsiness, I knocked over and shattered grandmother's favorite vase. It was irreplaceable. A family heirloom from the old world. Now, I'm all alone.
Alone?
My family cannot tolerate such a misstep. They sent me to get something of equal value, or to never return home again. There might be valuable relics in Arcturus, but I'm scared to death of the Guardians. Can you help?
Absolutely. I'm going there anyway. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I have points to spend. Okay, so that gave us 3% light attack damage and 10% mining speed. I don't care that much about the mining speed. But the 3% light attack damage is key. And then we'll put a point there. Alright, and then again, we'll keep doing the same thing until we hit to level 50. So that we can get the 5% heavy attack damage, which I'm absolutely using a lot of with the bow. And the plus 25 encumbrance. Which may, if we're lucky... I don't know if the encumbrance affects... weight or not. Alright, what have I got? It says to search for clues. It doesn't say that I have to kill anybody, but yet...
History is filled with stories of failure. but ours will end in triumph. I promise you. Join me and we will achieve victory.
Well, that really sucked right there. And I hit the button and it didn't do anything. Find the Soulwarden clue in the base of the tower. Alright, we got ourselves a note here. Oh, I know what it is. Level 25 unlocks the use of the battle pass. So I can get back to doing that. Alright. Alright, there's a note over here. Okay, there's the ancient vase. Covenant's quest, ancients and their guardians. Okay.
We have fallen back to the tower. On all sides, the corrupted come for us. Our lines of defense are broken. Our compatriots flee. Those who could cover the distance have come to this ancient place seeking shelter. We are preparing for execution. We will make our stand here. I will not.
Alright, so we go up. No, that's not what. What? What the? What? I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what button I hit to do what, but something went wacky.
They have broken through. We no longer have means of escape, but we were able to seal the upper floors of the tower. Even now I can hear them battering against our barrier. We have rationed our food and supplies, our weapons. They will not last much longer. Sleepless nights are evident in frayed nerves and quiet tears. The Soulwardens search my face for composure. I cannot save them, but I will not show them my despair.
Okay. What? I'm stuck. The game will not let me do anything. I hate these guys because they are probably the most unfair. They have no stamina.
Supplies are exhausted. The tower shudders under their assault. There is nowhere else to go. Soon, they will ascend the stair, and all will be lost. They beg me to run, to preserve the Order's future. I will not be the last Soulwarden. I will not abandon my post.
So I remembered, as we've been doing this, why it was that some of the more recent notes we've been finding are voice acted, and it was because they redid the Soulwarden main quest line in the update last year. And when they did it, they also added voice lines for all of the new items that they entered into the game.
Look at that! What a beauty! This will definitely get me back in grandmother's good graces. You've saved my life, friend. But on second thought, I should make certain this is what I think it is.
How do you intend to do that?
Reading! I've always had my nose in dusty old books.
Okay. Do I have any buffs running right now? I don't think I do. Those are 30-minute buffs. That I should just go ahead and put into storage. I know I'm going to put those into storage. Alright. Let's go talk to Jonas.
You have been to the tower then, have you? The ghosts of my fellow wardens call from there, demanding that I remember.
What do you remember?
Pain, sadness, regret. I have stemmed the waters of memory for many years. But the dam is breaking. I will tell you what happened. We were not the first to stand against the corrupted. Heroes of a lost age once harnessed the magic of the ancients to defend Alterna. Delving into a tomb of legend, we found the ancient rites those heroes employed, and the Soulwarden Order was born. Harnessing the ancients' magics, Romano blessed us with a bulwark against corruption's influence. But this gift came at great sacrifice. We would never be the same again. Our newfound powers carried us to many victories. I began to believe we could actually vanquish the corrupted. But the Crimson Sorcerer was a wily foe. He learned our secrets and exploited them. One by one, my fellow wardens became corrupted. The Tower of Arcturus is where we made our stand. In a final act of desperation, Constanza and I would leap from the heights. But in the end, I was alone. I have tried to honor the memory of my fallen friends, but the memories are too much. I am no longer a Soul Warden. There are no Soul Wardens anymore. There now. My story is complete. And you know the truth of who and what I was. End of my failure. I truly am the last. All that the Order was, all that it will be in this decaying mind of mine. I am sorry. You have come to me seeking a way to fight the darkness within. But I have nothing to offer.
What if I became a Soul Warden?
That is a terrible idea. The process required to harden one's soul against corruption demands a sacrifice. You cannot imagine. The days of the Soul Wardens are done with. And I have a great deal of fishing to do.
Please, I need your help.
Even if you were to pursue such a foolish notion, you would need to forge a weapon capable of combating corruption. And that would be difficult indeed. The angry earth is no longer generous with its seeds of power.
There must be a way.
There was once a huntress in these parts. An unfriendly and elusive sort. She spoke on the angry earth's behalf.
Oops. Okay, so we gotta go back and find information about the Huntress. Alright. First of all, let's do this. Trading fee. And... okay. Oh, the fisherman's boots. They are wellness based. And they provide corruption resistance. That was one thing that I've always struggled with in this game, is getting any kind of consistent corruption resistance. I really wish they could show me full-on sets rather than individual pieces. I mean, they do show the sets here. Alright, I'm gonna go with this set. Okay. Oh, that's adding transmogs. Yeah, I've actually never done the transmog thing, so I don't know exactly how it works. Grace!
My hunch about this town was right. Did you know the jewelers deal in gold plating? These pampered city folk truly can't tell the difference. But what have you been up to?
Looking for a huntress.
Well now, that's a bit strange. I was just hearing tavern talk the other day about some wild woman in the wood. Like a ghost. Disappears when you look at her. I'd ask the captain of the scouts. I'll wager he knows something.
Okay. Oops. Oh, did I get all the notes in here? I don't remember if I did or not. Nope. Which reminds me, we have some notes to take a look at. I know we've definitely cleared quite a few.
I know one knows sniffing for information when I see one. I have certainly lived here long enough. Well, get on with it then. What do you want to know about?
A wild woman in the forest.
There's legends, and then there's truth. People talk nonsense. Say the huntress is part animal or some kind of spirit. She's actually just a recluse. Makes a shrine near the mines to the north her home. I'd look there.
Okay. Alright, so that would be... Hold on, what is this? Oh, that's more... Never mind. That's Marauder based. And I know what these two side quests are, which is why I'm not doing them. Okay, so she is based up here. There is a side quest over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast travel to Shadow Mine Shrine. We're going to pick up the side quest, and then we will talk to the speaker of the Angry Earth. Let me take a quick look in the store. Because I've still got some stuff that I can... Some money that... quote-unquote money that I can spend. I've got some good sets for my other character, who is a tanky DPS, but I want something that's a little bit better for a ranger. And although what I'm wearing right now isn't bad, there's got to be something better. No. That's not bad looking. Afraid Scoundrel? Why is my equip load medium? Did I do something stupid again? Tattered Snatcher? Nah. Now, the rest of these I already own. That's not bad. I don't know that it fits for a ranger, though. It fits for a spearman. Well, this is a shame, because I know that we're never going to get any more. Gladekeeper bundle. Oh, this is the Gladekeeper that I was just looking at. But then it also comes with a special tent and an emote. Yeah. I'd rather just get the Gladekeeper. Fathomless Depths. Not a fan. Walking Tomb. Ugh. No. I really like the Corruption Hunter, but it doesn't fit this character. Or this build, I guess I should say. I love the Dance Macabre bundle as well, but again, does not fit. If I were a healer or something like that, it might work. Verdant Dawn. There's the same set, but then also comes with a flail and shield. I already own this. Oh, there's actually a bow with this. Is there a spear? I would be surprised if there was, because this came out before the spear did, I think. Blunderbuss. Yeah, there is no... Well, I mean, I could go with this outfit and put on the bow. But I kind of want to wait until we get to Brimstone Sands for that. Alright, then let's get... Wait a minute. Either the Verdant Dawn or the Frayed Scoundrel. I really like the Frayed Scoundrel, too. You know what? That's what we're going to go with. I've made an executive decision. Okay. And I didn't spend a dime. Alright, we are... Okay, let me double check something. I want to make sure that I'm not in... I am! I'm in medium equip load. Oh, the fisherman's boots were mediums. Damn it. Alright, do I have anything under 200? No, everything is over 200. Shit. Alright, let me go look for... See if I can find a pair of light boots. Apparel. Light armor. Footwear. Can use. Alright, this is 261. Comes with reinforced mining luck. Reveler shoes. Accelerating traps. I don't care about Tanner shoes. Farmer. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with magnificent ones. Alright. Buy now. Okay. Oops. There we go. Now I'm back to light equip load. Oh, that sucks so bad. Don't tell me what I just bought is actually medium. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm fanciful. That's ascendant. That's stormbound. I don't remember the name of it. What was it we just bought? There it is. Scoundrel's Frayed Riding Boots. Okay. Go here and... Hatchery food, reagents, that and that, and that. All right. Now then, go here. Oh, and there's actually a race thing here. I'm going the wrong way. I'm gonna go grab this side quest first. Then I think we're gonna do the horse race. Then we'll continue on with the main story quest. Because between whatever the next thing is that we finish, I think is going to tip us over the level 25 line. Abandoned minecart, mired in mud. The owner of this cart is nowhere to be seen. Nothing remains of their cargo save some dusty paper and scraps of stone. The dusty, smeared, badly crumpled parchment appears to be a hand-drawn charcoal map of northwestern Everfall. A section of Rocky Valley is circled several times, indicating a significant find. Okay. Which is right over near the fast travel point, so that's good. And right near the horse race. That silver can now be tracked. Okay, that's nice, but Find and mine the abandoned claim. I don't think I've ever done this side quest. Oh, bless me. Speaking of silver, I think there's 2 more over there. Yep. Oh. Okay. Yeah, what do I have attribute food-wise? Let me go through, these are dexterity-based. Let's use one of those. Seeing as that's what I'm currently using. Horse race. Let's go do horse race. Or let's... Okay. Yeah, we'll do the horse race first, and then we'll come back and continue the main story quest. Just for fun. That, and I would very much like to increase my speed, the speed of my horse. Alright, so this is one of the checkpoint races. These are my favorite. I do like the World Tour ones, but there are certain areas of the map that I just don't know well enough that I can get lost pretty easily. There's a specific World Tour run in, what is the name of it? Weaver's Fen. That particular one can, man, it can get rough. Okay, I've already gotten that one. But the cool thing about that particular one is... No, it's actually not that one. There's 2 World Tours, I think, in each race set. And the race sets are separated by areas of the map. And the Weaver's Fen one, there's 2 World Tour ones. One of them on the west side that kind of leads out of the Weaver's Fen area. And one on the east side. The one on the east side, you end up at this one area of the map where you can get access to higher level materials way before you're supposed to. But if you're running, if you're doing horse racing near max level, then it's perfect. You end up getting access to ironwood and, oh, what's the name of the... Not silk fiber, wire fiber. Oh, I thought I was done. Shit. Oh, it just takes us right back to Jonas. Okay. Alright, basic fortified talisman. So there's that. Provides the fortify status effect when force dismounted through combat. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. These are the ones that really don't provide a whole lot. Okay, let's fast travel back to the main story quest area. And keep things moving forward. Turn around. Alright.
You trespass on sacred ground, human. The angry earth do not want you here. I hope you have good cause.
Sorry, I forgot to bring my camera back up after the major cutscene.
You tread on what was once hallowed ground, human. Whatever your purpose coming here, it is misguided. Go back to your settlement.
I came to speak to you, actually.
No surprise. Your kind are always speaking, never listening. That is why so few of you can hear the whispers of the angry earth. You say you've come to see me, but I see only darkness dwelling behind your eyes. The actions of your kind have already tainted this place. So, what purpose have you now?
I came to ask a favor.
You are wasting your time and mine. It is the evil of your kind that slowly spreads across the land, poisoning everything. This fountain, once a source of life and power, now fouled.
Can it not be restored?
The flow of Azoth that once fed the fountain has become blocked. Undoubtedly by the Crimson Plague that's overcome the nearby mine. Very well. If you can destroy whatever vile cankers have grown in the mine, we will hear your request. Otherwise, be gone.
Oh, we're starting to get rare items. Moving away from the uncommon. And there's level 25. Beautiful. I don't know what. Okay. Alright, first of all, let's do this. So let's put another 5 there. And another point there. And then we've got another level of Everfall. We'll go there. And then see, we should now be able to open up Season 10 in... Yep, excellent. Excellent. Level 62. Alright, one of those was complete a faction mission. Maybe we'll try and wrap up the evening by doing a few faction missions so that we can craft ourselves a new bag. Maybe we can get ourselves a better bag. Because most of this we're not going to be able to get, but there are some specific ones like killing. Let's see, we've got... Complete... Well, that's the only one that's this. Maybe what I'll do is I'll complete a faction mission and then re-roll. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, there's a note over here. Let me grab this. Actually, you know what? Speaking of, all right, let's see what we've gotten that's complete. Not the singles. Actually, what is the daughter well? Oh, never mind. That's just a. Nope. Monarch Bluffs. I think these we did Konamicon. We did Lochnear's Discoveries. We did the Father's Prayer. That's where I just came from. Tales of Windsburg. Tales of the Soulwardens. Soulwarden's Flight. Well, this is... Okay, no, this is new. Journal of Warden Alazar. No, we did listen to these. These are the ones that we got listened to. Tales of an Island Divided. 3 factions. Okay, so that's Covenant. Corrupted Grimoire. The Covenant would have you believe great strength comes from collective effort. They taught us that Eternum is to be feared, that only by working together can we survive. This is not true. There is power all around us. The individual can not only survive, but thrive in this land should they choose to embrace the call. Chapter 7. Much will be asked of you. Things impossible to take will be taken from you, but great sacrifices reward great power. First, let the whispers into your mind for knowledge, unknowable. Soon after, you will be taught what strength is hiding inside your body. Finally, embrace the challenge. The weak fear transformation. The strong revel in it. Chapter 13. Embrace strength. Strength, 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 strength. The writing becomes increasingly erratic and illegible. Smeared with what appears to be blood, this page was rather violently torn from its book. Okay. Path of the Soulwarden, which we completed. And these we actually got the readings of. So I'm not going to read any of these. This we read near the beginning. Tales of... I don't know why we have a Tales of the Elysian Wilds. We haven't been down there yet. Okay. Alright, moving on. Investigate Canary Mine, the cause of the blocked Azoth flow. Pretty sure that's this. Cut down corrupted tendrils and destroy clotting carapaces and burst incubating corruption nodes. Side quest. For some reason I thought there was something in here, but I guess not. Alright, let me go grab this side quest. Oh, some silver here. Excellent.
I have not seen your face around Everfall before. Tread carefully, adventurer. Danger lurks outside of the settlement.
What kind of danger?
The kind that can take what you value most. So you best keep your wits about you. Then again, you seem to be more aware of the danger that menaces us.
Are you talking about corruption?
Yes. That vile, despicable evil spreading without end. Canary Mine is swarming with the wretches who need to be put down. I happen to have some poison in my possession. If you sow it on their lands, they will suffer.
Okay, I very much want that spear. We need to do one more tendril and 2 clotting carapaces. Nice. Okay. Okay, I was remembering this side quest. Good. Okay, so that's done. What? Okay, I've done everything for the main quest. Ooh. Blocking doesn't do much for... Okay. Scout the north vantage point. There you go, buddy. Hope that helped. There's one more vantage point, apparently, that I've missed. And there's more silver here. Actually, there's more silver right here. I don't remember there being this much... Yeah, I don't remember there being this much silver here. Alright, so we'll go in here and do this first. Then we'll turn in the side quest.
The Earth's secret ways, once again, overcoming all. But your support will not be forgotten. We are grateful for your role in restoring the fountain. But you should know that the angry Earth is capable of defending itself against corruption.
How does it do that?
Our secrets belong to us alone. But we have been known to offer some boons to those who prove to be our loyal allies. You have done your part, so I will hear what you came here to say. But I warn you, I have no sympathy for the plight of humans in the battle against corruption. It is not our fight.
I need a seed of the angry earth.
Do you even realize how much you ask? How much your kind has already taken? The angry earth will want to know the truth. Do you plan to use this seed to fight corruption?
Yes, I do.
You are honest, aren't you? Good. We loathe deceit. Perhaps on that account I will make your request. But tell me, do you know why humans fall to corruption, but the angry earth does not?
Not entirely, no.
Because corruption's power feeds the ego, your kind's great weakness.
True.
Angry earth has no ego, and that is how it offers protection. Try this tincture recipe. I believe it will help you.
Okay. Acquire Azoth Infused Mist. Acquire a Verdant Petal Cap. Acquire an Engorged Rivercrest Stem. Okay. They're all right there. Before we do that, though, we will go turn in this side quest. Y'all asked for it.
The earth of Canary Mine will yield no more for the corrupted. Good. Let them starve. Let them feel the sting of privation.
Cool. Alright. So, definitely a better spear, plus we're going to get not only acutely empowered, but life-stealing, which is hugely important, and a gem slot. And then we have the Master Pirate's Blunderbuss, which is strength and int. Yeah, that doesn't do me any good. Alright, these are not better than what I'm wearing. Traveling slacks. These are better. A lot better. 20. Oh, they're mediums, though. Shit. Of course they're better. They got both shirking, fortification, and wellness. Damn it. Alright, let's see what we got here. Forsaken leather coat. Is that light? Nope, that's medium. Oh, but I'm wearing medium, aren't I? Yeah, okay. Really? What the hell? Dude, you're an asshole. You drew them here to me so that I could kill them. You didn't do shit. All right. Let's go get what we need here. Unfortunately, our attribute food is about ready to run out in a couple of minutes. By the way, the other reason why Oxborough is my favorite city is because this entire area of the map is just gorgeous all the time. It always feels like you're in autumn. Leaves are always turning. It's always gorgeous. It's just always gorgeous. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Wrong way.
There now. That will afford you some protection, whether or not your request for the seed is granted. I communed with the elements while you were away, but they have not yet given an answer. Your sincerity has impressed me. That is the only reason we are still speaking. But I think it will take more than sincerity to earn the trust of the angry earth.
What do I need to do?
The Ebonbrock caverns nearby are overrun with the corrupted. While they may pose no direct threat to the angry earth, they are a scourge on the land.
I'll drive them away.
You alone could not hope to achieve that. No. Destroy as many as you can, and see if you can discover the source of this most recent incursion.
And we've hit level 26. Oops. Alright, so again, 5 there. Oh, we're up to 7 points each. Excellent. Alright, weapon mastery. We're at 12 for each of these. Alright, let's see. Rend increased to 10% per strike against targets above 50% health. Yeah, let's get these new skills filled out. And then we'll worry about passives. That makes sense. Evade shot staggers and pushes the target back 2 meters. Yes, sir. Definitely want that. And then we increased our Everfall standing. Let's go that. Oh, side quest along the way, which will probably feed into that. However, what I think I'm going to do is we're going to go back to Everfall. Because I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up a little early for the night. There's a couple of reasons behind that. One, apparently not everyone wants to see the Soulwarden main story quest line, which I'm not surprised by. It is the oldest one. Everyone's probably seen it. You all would probably rather see some of the newer content. So what I think I'm going to do is remove New World from the rotation for a little bit. I'm going to off-stream, build this character up, finish the Soulwarden main story quest line, and then we'll come back when I have the Brimstone Sands, the Elysian Wilds, Reekwater Bay, and Nighthaven available to us to do. At which point, then we can jump around between the different main story quest lines and continue to build our character. So that's going to be the plan, I think, moving forward. I do want to continue to stream this game, but I'm only going to do it if it makes sense and you all want to see it. Why can I? There we go. Thank you. There's no reason to keep this. Alright, so what we're going to do to wrap things up is I am going to run around. I've got a bunch of stuff to do some more trade skill leveling, and that will be where we will wrap it for the night. I don't think I got any more of this. No. I do this every time. I don't know why I do this. Alright, let's do one of each of these to increase our armoring. This I know I'm definitely salvaging. Rough leather boots. That might actually be better than what I'm currently wearing. Okay. Rough leather hat. And rough leather. That's weird. For some reason the pants and gloves are bugged in that the image is wrong from the text. Alright, so we got armoring over 50, which is what I wanted to do. Okay, so wellness and thrust conditioning, very good. Oh, those are mediums, never mind. Oh, the leathers are they're all mediums. Well, son of a bitch. Crap. Alright. Then I guess we need to go with... Alright, that's armoring. Alright, let's go with linen then. Looks like these are actually better than what I'm wearing, for the most part. Let me do that again. See what that did for us. Alright, that's not better than what I'm running. Other than it gives me an... Huh? Oh, never mind, that's right. Alright, this is better though. Wellness and an elemental aversion. Nope, that's good. Alright, that's not. That's better. Wellness and refreshing. Yes, there we go. Alright, and then again, let's do change skin to that for the entire set. Excellent, there we go. Very good. What about you all? Okay. Up to 41. Wow, I really don't have a lot of the food. I also don't think I've been doing enough of... Okay, yeah, I can't really do much here. I don't need them anyway, but... Alright, let's go over to the other side, check there. Because I know I have both silver and iron. And I really need to get my smeltering ability up. Alright, so there's that. There we go. That got us to 50. And now we can do steel, which means I can do better tools. Excellent. All right, let's start there. And apparently that's all I was able to do. Need to do one of each of these. That's something else I can also do off stream, is I can do some more... Comment. Oh, there it is. I was like, where the hell did it go? Okay. All right. Well, that is going to do it for me. I will come back with some more New World after I've finished the main Soulwarden story quest line. I'll probably also get at least one or probably 2 or 3 faction levels in the process for the character, because it's really the only way that you can... Even if I'm getting stuff from my main character, as far as goodies are concerned, gear and things like that, there's still certain things that you can only do if your faction is leveled up. So I'll probably continue to do that off stream as well. There's really no reason for me to keep that. There's really no reason for me to keep that. So let me go put all of this stuff away in storage. Those I need to keep. I think that's it. Yeah, that is it. Okay. Well, as always, I hope you've been enjoying the content. If you have, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button for me. If you haven't, then please don't. But I will be back on Friday to continue our playthrough of Outer Worlds, the original. We are very close to the end. I'd say we're close. I don't know about very close, but we're close to the end of the main story. In there, we did also kick off the murder at... I don't even remember how to pronounce the name. But the murder mystery DLC. That being said, with Outer Worlds 2 out, I would prefer to get one of the story quests done, and then we can come back later. So I'll probably try and this weekend wrap up the main story quest of Outer Worlds 1, and then I will put up a poll for what game we're going to do after Outer Worlds. I've got a few different options that I'd like to do, and I'll put them up as a poll and see what everybody's interested in. In the meantime, we're also going to be taking a look sometime soon, probably not until after I get back from my trip, on Where Winds Meet. So with that, I hope that everyone has a great rest of your evening, a good continuation of your week. Hopefully I will see you on Friday for some Outer Worlds, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Good night, everybody.